Okay, so I want to start charting this information, and the first chart is oral reading, unprepared reading, and I'm down here on my passage 5. I've added the information I gathered, which was 109 words per minute. There were 5 miscues. She needed to have 8 or fewer, so she does meet that criteria. And then I went ahead and just gave some fluency interpretation. There was some word for word reading. Mostly she was reading in phrases, using some pitch and tone. And then I wanted to see if this was adequate for her age and grade level. And I just started with basically, did she fall into the appropriate words for her grade? So at the spring on page 34, which I showed in the last video, there was 80 to 100 words per minute. And so I said yes, that this was all very accurate. So moving on to the next passage, which was the passage about daredevils. And in doing my interpretation, she actually had 11 miscues, and she could have no more than 8. So she did not. I just put an X there to determine that this really was a frustrational passage for her. She also needed 6 memories, and we only had 4.5. I went ahead and did the analysis just so I can add it to my list. So with 173 words read accurately, and then there was 103 seconds that it took her to read. I went ahead down here in just my spare space, I did the formula. I took the 173 words accurately, I divided by 103 seconds, and then I multiplied that by 60, which is 100 words per minute. So if I take this chart now and I add this here, I am going to put 100, because it was 100 words exactly per minute. She had 11 miscues, which this did not meet the criteria. Phrasing reads word per minute. I'm going to say about half the time, because she got stumbled on some. Reads in phrases about half the time. And reads with intonation, this is about half the time. Fluency, accuracy, you know what? She actually read it pretty fluently. And it's just that if we look at her accuracy rate, that was sacrificed. So while I did have her read that third passage, I'm not going to analyze it because I already know it was too frustrational. Just even taking a quick look at it, you can see that there was really just one memory that she could tell. If you look at it, there were tons of miscues. So I don't need to go much further than that.